this was the first time I would ever leave home. It's the first time I'll be apart from my family, and I was so worried. And my mom was like, oh my goodness, my baby, my poor baby, how are you gonna be here?
When I first got here and like Roger showed me around, I was like, this is so beautiful. And like Roger took me up to the room and he was like, this is what it looks like. And then we just went around and I was just amazed how every person that walked past, Roger knew their name. I was like, oh my god, it's so personal here.
Looking around at the websites of different colleges, I found that Shalom was non-denominational, which is one of the main reasons why I came here. I wasn't going to look down upon for being from the country or Australian or non-religious or anything like that. Everyone was accepted.
I chose Shalom in the end because of the personal nature of the tours and sort of interactive. You get to talk to the residents when you come here on Courses and Careers Day. You get a real feel of the college.
Being an international student, I came from Malaysia. I knew absolutely no one here. So I thought coming to one of the colleges, staying on campus, would be a good way to meet friends.
It's like a community, everyone's friends and everyone knows everybody, and I couldn't believe that. Like, there's like 130 people here and everyone seems to know everyone.
It's sort of big enough to not feel neglected at the university, but at the same time it's small enough so that you get to know most people.
The support network you get when you first join the college, you immediately have 100 friends, and I think that's a big thing when you come to a uni.
Originally I planned to live here for a year, find some friends, move out. 4 years later I'm still here. All my friends and I decided to stay because we have too much fun here.
When I first came to Shalom, I made friends like that.
Within about a week I felt like I had like 20 really good friends.
You meet people from across the world, all different cultures.
We met this guy from Mauritius, learned to play football properly. I never knew I didn't know how to kick a ball.
Guys from India, from New Zealand, a lot of good friends from America, the UK, Italy, Spain, Brazil.
I met quite a lot of Australians, and my sister was like, this is great, this gives you exposure. I mean, you get to know how to talk to people and mix around and blend in easily. And so like when I started going to uni and meet other international friends, and they're like, don't you feel homesick, don't you miss, and how do you get along so well? And I was like, college exposure, I mean, it's really good.
I was thinking more that it would just be a hall of accommodation and I wouldn't have that much interaction with the other students that lived here. But since being in college, I couldn't believe how much that you actually get to know the people that you're living with, and all the social and sporting activities that are run through the college are amazing.
Rock climbing and going to the beach.
The option to get involved in sports and social events, I think, is a big one. You can really sort of find yourself, and you can really sort of discover new talents that you thought you didn't even have.
I was like, I've got college ball, and they're like, you have a ball? And I was like, yeah, we have a ball, we can dress up. She was like, oh my gosh, I'm so jealous.
You get this amazing social life here in Shalom that you find the perfect balance between your social life and studies.
If you want the time to go and study, do your uni work. No one's going to look down upon you for doing that.
Because ultimately we have to remember that we're here, we've got to graduate with a piece of paper.
Yeah, you learn together and grow together.
You know, when we're stressed for exams, you've got that support, so that's kind of nice. And everybody's going through the same thing at the same time, so there's a lot of understanding among the students.
It's a great place to make really good bonds.
When you live with people, you really get to know them a whole lot better.
It's just been an absolutely amazing experience, making lifelong friendships.
My best friends in life right now are all Shalom people. Some of them moved out, some of them graduated, and some of them have gone home, but still keep in touch. These are best years of my life, I guess.
Like, from what you hear from my experience, that's not enough. I mean, it's way better than what I'm telling you. So you should come here and experience it for yourself. I would definitely recommend Shalom to anyone, international, locals. It's the best accommodation you can find here. Thank you.